Hi, I'm Emily Tjomsland and I'm here with 10X. We're showing you your Basecamp. This is a Basecamp intro, just the very basics to what you're going to be seeing and how you're going to be interacting with us through Basecamp. So we have permission to use one of our clients' Basecamp views here to show you what your view will be looking like. So it's really simple. Right here you have this column, onboarding, and in onboarding there's just going to be, so I could click on onboarding, and in here there's going to be some videos, there's going to be some documents, so please go through those as soon as you possibly can. And then this is the message section, so basically this is better than texting. And anything that you guys need, anything you want to tell us, just come in here and type away, write whatever you want to say. And we are very responsive here, so please communicate with us. We're so happy when you communicate with us and give us feedback. Okay, now here's the Zoom area, and we're going to have quite a few meetings together to get to know each other, to get to know your voice, and to help you guys progress and move along. And this is where the link is going to be for those meetings. So whenever we have a meeting scheduled, we're going to have a link right here. Okay? So this whole thing is about creating articles for you guys. And this area is pending approvals of articles. Okay, so these are articles that are pending approval. So if I open this up, it's going to show me an article that is pending approval. And you guys have an option to go in to this article here and make changes to this article before it's published onto a website. So this is pre-website. This is, when you open this up, you're going to even see a bunch of the scaffolding that goes into your article. That's what we're looking at here, is the scaffolding, and then we're seeing here, right here it says article, and from here on out you're going to have an opportunity to make edits. And the way you're going to do that is you're going to highlight. If I wanted to change that paragraph or that sentence, you highlight what you want to change, and notice when I highlight, these buttons come up. I could add a comment, and that's what I would suggest you do, is you click add comment, and then you put in what you want to say and try to be as specific as you can. The more you really want to change, please be as specific as you can with how you want that sentence or that paragraph to be, or please take this out or whatever. Okay, so that's all, basically all you're going to do with this part of the pending approval part. Okay. Well, let's go into this first. Before we approve, before I show you approvals, the actual approving after, I want to go into this published, because you have a chance to approve in here. And that article that I opened up here, when you're done, you do need to click approved. Where did that button go? Oh, how come this? Okay, so when you're done making comments in an article, you do need to click approve, okay? So after you're done and you've gone through the whole article, then you click approve, okay? So now we're going to open up this Airtable column. This is the published articles. These articles have been published. Articles are automatically published every Monday, and that's for your sake, so that you don't, because these articles need to be planted in Google to start growing. They can be pruned. We call it pruning, is editing them anytime. So, but they do need to get planted to start growing. So these are the articles that have been published. So you can go in here and you're going to see all of these articles have been published. And there's two columns here. There's the article link column, okay? And there's the URL column. The URL column will show you what it looks like. It's kind of fun and exciting. You can go on and see the article on your website and be like, oh wow, this looks great. Oh my goodness, how fun, you know, whatever. Just be like so thrilled. You have an article on your website that looks so professional and so nice. Okay? And then as you're reading, you could read through here and if you want, but if you're wanting to edit it, you're going to need to go to the article link to edit the article. Okay, so if I open up here, it's going to be exactly the same as the previous one that I just showed you. You're going to see some of the scaffolding that went in before, that we tell all of our writers what they need to do, and it might take a minute to get everything to come up. Okay, so let's say I want to change this sentence. So I'm reading through and I'm like, oh man, I just need to change this sentence. It's not good. Okay, now I'm going to click this plus add comment button just like before, and I'm going to add any comment and say, so I just click in the box and I'd say, please change this to, and then you can be very explicit in how you want it to be said. The reason that we don't want you to change things directly on the article is because when you look up above here, there's a lot of scaffolding. There's stuff that goes into these articles that really helps with ranking. We have all these keyword variations. We have a lot of things that the voice that goes into this. So we want you to be really sensitive to not change directly, but to always hit the plus button. So also, one of the reasons that it's so important for you to use this the plus button that adds a comment, another reason to use that, I'm deleting this comment because this is just for explanation, but the reason we want to use this where you don't actually change it on here is because we have a published version already. And we don't know where it's going to be way harder to find if you just change it on the document. If you use this plus button, it tags the place where we need to go on the website, because we have to go onto the published, we get to go on the published article and change that for you. That helps us really know, okay, it's right. We can see exactly where it is. We can find what you changed. And it makes it really simple for us if you can use that plus button to make all the comments and changes that you want. And so that's pretty much it. And I'm going to show you what it's going to look like when you are actually approving a document. Let's just pretend like this is an article. This is actually just one of our documents that we're using as an example because we can't, only clients can approve articles. So I'm showing you how to approve basically. So let's pretend like I go through and I'm like, I'll just do this. Please change the word approve to allow. Just some random, I'm just coming up with something. Okay, I'm going to put a comment here and then I'm going to hit approve. Just so you guys can see what it looks like when I hit approve. And then I'm going to hit this one more time, approve. Okay, and so that's what it'll say. This file is now locked, basically is what it's saying. But that's just so you guys know what it says, and that all of that is normal when you see those things, and that's what it's going to look like. Okay, so let's go back to Basecamp. Okay, so this is pending approvals, which is pre-published. This is the published, and here is Google Drive. And when you go into Google Drive, you're going to have, this is our shared drive. You can put anything in here. You can put in documents, you can put in pictures, you can put in your logo. We're going to have you be giving us a bunch of stuff. So just know that you can come in here and put anything you want in there. Okay? And I think that's pretty much the basics for Basecamp. If there's any other questions you have, just ask us in this message area. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.